That's a dry goods store. That's all a quilt shop. We passed an Amish machine shop up here. Everything's, belt driven off the line shafts. There's a buggy shop where they build their buggies. They'll build a buggy. They might get 30 years out of a buggy.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it, they have nice even roads to go over instead of in the old days, in the 1800s, it was all potholes and...
And they're still wooden wheels with a steel band on them.
Yeah.
And look at all the solar panels on the roof. That's where the little midget is. It's no taller than the counter.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
What time do you need to leave the campground?
I should leave as soon as I get back. Okay.
And if you wanted to take a few minutes and go through that,
No, I probably better get going.
you probably got 2.5 hours to Detroit.
Yeah.
Tractor Hill.
Little Amish clotheslines.
Wow.
They anchor a pulley to the tree and run them up out.
Wow.
You'll come down here on a 15-degree day in the wintertime and there's laundry hanging out. Now, how do you hang wet clothes out and get them dry when you bring them in the house? Just doesn't seem logical, does it? They do baby Swiss cheese here, but they've got a little showroom in there, and you can go in and sample all the different kinds of cheese, and they've probably got 100 different kinds of cheese in there.
Interesting. My daughter actually does some cheese making. So the roots of Amish, you mentioned Dutch. Is it Dutch, German?
Yeah.
At the roots?
Yep. Now, there are several different sects of Amish with a lot of different rules. So when you think Amish, they don't all abide by the same rules. Some of the stricter orders of Amish, they wouldn't be allowed to work in there with that equipment.
Well, that's what I've heard. Is there's a variety for sure.
And even within the community, it'll vary from church to church because the church actually sets the rules for you. You can petition your elders at your church if there's something that you want to do a little different that they don't think you need to do, and you can get in some trouble.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting how they do it. If they have an Amishman that's behind in his bills and not doing what he should be doing and keeping his bills paid, like if I have an Amishman that owes me money, I can go to the bishop of the church and say, hey, this guy's not taking care of his bill. Well, they'll actually go in and they'll assign 3 elders from a church to oversee his financial affairs. And they go to the extent of if you're the guy in trouble, you bring your checkbook in and you turn it over to the elders.
Yeah.
You bring your paycheck and they will take over your checkbook until you're caught up on your bills and give you what they think you need to live on while they take care of your bills and get things caught up. There's no bankruptcy in the Amish.
Then I would take it there's no credit.
Oh yeah, there's credit.
Is there?
Yeah, I mean they'll go get a mortgage to buy a farm, and some of these bigger farms around here, land can get pricey over here. You could spend $500,000 to buy an Amish farm over here. And you got an Amish guy bringing a load of pumpkins in. See all the pumpkins on the wagon, and he's got a team of Belgian horses on the front of the wagon.
It's got a tractor driving up to it.
Yeah, they got a loader on the tractor. They're going to unload them.
that's kind of an oxymoron right there.
Yeah. You'll see Amishmen with a tractor over here, they'll drive it to town. But some of the Amish groups over here are allowed a tractor with rubber wheels on it. And they'll use it as a car. They'll go to town with it. Some of them will have a little covered wagon that they pull behind it. Where the family gets in and sits down, closes the door, and the father goes up, jumps on the wagon, and takes them to town.
Yeah, I was in South Dakota last year. I think that was Colorado. I swear I saw a van, big old Chevy van with the whole family of Amish get out of it. And, you know, people said maybe they were Mennonites. I thought maybe, but they weren't wearing the little hats like the Mennonites wear. But, you know, the women weren't wearing the little bonnets either. Is that white bonnet for when you're not married, or is it all the women wear it?
I think all the women wear the bonnets.
Yeah, see, I was curious. This group of people, they had the Amish beard and kind of the old-fashioned Amish clothes, but I don't think the women had bonnets on.
See, before they join the church, they can get away with a lot.
Mm.
And I mean, there's Amish that have driver's license and own a car, but once they join the church, they have to give that all up. So from the time you get out of the 8th grade, and you know, there's a period where they allow you to go experiment. Now, if you leave the Amish before you join the church, that's okay. You can still come back, be a part of the family and everything else. But once you join the church, then if you leave this family or leave the church, you're shunned from the family.
Mm.
You won't even be able to go see them. Now, Berlin is just right up over the hill. You come into Berlin. That's the heart of Amish tourists in Holmes County, from Berlin on out to Sugar Creek. I'll bet he's at a decline.
Yeah. Pick up a load.